Today I'm going to share with you the Scraptastic It's My Life kit and add-on. So I'm going to open these up in a minute, but before I do so, I just want to show you the stamp set for this month, for this kit. And this is a separate purchase. It's the It's My Life stamp set. Whoops. So these are the images that come in the stamp set, and I really love some of these phrases. They're really applicable to my life anyways, so I know I'm going to get lots of use out of these. Insta-fave, self-timer selfie, I heart this, Instagrammed, for real, photo shoot. We do lots of photo shoots around here. Yeah, this photo says it all. So these are like really fun images, so I'm going to have fun with these. So I wanted to share those with you first. Now I'm just going to take I'm going to show you the kit first, the main kit, and then I'll show you the add-on after that. So I'm just going to go away and do that and be right back. Okay, so these are the little freebies that we get for, basically you get a little treat if you have ordered 2 kits in a row. And so this month the treat for this kit is some pop dots, which I love having those. I use them a lot. So okay, so I'm going to start as usual. I'm going to set the embellishments aside, which I got a peek at when I opened them, and they're awesome. I'm also going to set this piece of paper aside because I think it's considered an embellishment as well. And yeah, I'm pretty sure 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So we always get 6 pieces of cardstock, and this is just a piece of chipboard that holds it all straight so it doesn't get bent in the shipping. So we always get 6 pieces of cardstock in 2 different colors. For this kit, for the It's My Life kit, we get this kind of a raspberry red. It's hard to tell if it's pink or red. It's kind of pinky reddy. And then we get this beautiful blue, which is one of my favorite colors of blue, and then a really nice light color of blue. There's 2 of each of them. So those are the pieces of cardstock that come in the kit. And then we get all of these yummy papers. And so I'm going to start with this one. It's from the Now and Then collection from My Mind's Eye. The manufacturer strip is kind of cut off on this. But it is this really cool silver, woo, sorry about that, silver and white chevron. And then the other side is a really basic grid paper with some splotches all over it, so it's got some distressing, silver distressing on it. So there's that. Then also from the Now and Then collection, but not with the manufacturer strip cut off, we've got this really pretty bokeh or confetti type of paper. It's really pretty. The colors are gorgeous. They're like a nice muted orange and blue and yellow. And then the other side is this really nice tight diagonal striped pattern with orange and cream. And then we have from the Daily Flash from October Afternoon this really nice typographic paper with photography related words all over it in different sizes. And then it's called Click. And then the back side is actually really, really nice. I love this. It is a wide stripe with different shades of green with a creamy white kind of on the other lines. And it has a couple of quotes on it. So this one says, "Taking pictures is savoring life intensely every 100th of a second." And then another one is, "It's not what you look at, but what you see." And then it says photographs down there. So this would be beautiful background paper, I think. And so this is probably the side I'm going to use of this. So there's that. And, oh, look at this. Click, click, smile, family photo. Nice, I love this. This is by Bella Boulevard. It's from the Family Forever collection. It has all these really fun cameras, like cartoony cameras. Really cute. And then a bold striped multicolor pattern on the other side. And then we have this amazing chevron striped paper by Basil Basics. It's called Adventure Arrows, The Adventures of. I guess The Adventures of is probably the name of the line. And it has this really nice grid paper on the other side. I actually really love grid paper. It's one of my favorite neutral patterns, but I love this too. This looks really fun and energetic, so that's going to be fun. And then this speech bubble paper from the Capture collection from Basic Gray. It has a blue background with white speech bubbles with a bit of an orangey peachy kind of an outline on them. And then the other side is that same peachy color. I think it's more of a pink now that I see it in bigger amounts. Polka dot. So these are the papers that come in the kit, and then these are the back sides of the papers. They're much brighter on the back sides. So that's the paper. And then we get an extra piece of paper that's cut apart. It's also from the Daily Flash collection from October Afternoon. It has all these square cut aparts that you could use as, you know, frames and titles and this one is really nice. It has bokeh in it. And so you could use this for a lot of different elements on your page. And then the back side does have this nice orange print too that's nice and coordinates nicely with the kit. So if you've got some leftovers, you can always use the back side. So those are the papers. I'm actually going to leave them spread out while I talk about the other pieces so that you can kind of take it all in. Okay, there we go. I almost want to do that with this piece so that you can see all of it. Okay, so there's the papers. And now I'm going to show you some of the embellishments. So we get a full pack of these arrows by the Daily Flash from October Afternoon. I'm going to take it out of its package so that you can see it without the shine, and also so I can use it more easily. So these are chipboard arrow stickers. Chipboard is a great embellishment because it gives your layout some dimension as well as color and pattern. And then these are my favorite Ormolu cut aparts ever. They're so plain, which it's not that I don't like the patterns, but it's just refreshing to have something so graphical and colorful and that you can really dress up. So this is like a nice neutral canvas that you could, you know, stamp and put stickers on and words and phrases and do some journaling and add some little dots and doodads and stuff. So these will be really fun. I'm going to cut those apart so that I can use them easily throughout the month. Then we have 2 sets of letters. It's one package, but in the one package you get 2 sets. So one of these fonts, and it's from the Daily Flash collection from October Afternoon, and one of these sets of letters is a red cursive font. It's kind of like a retro red cursive font. I like the little hooks on the H's and the K's. They're really cute. I love it. And then the other one is more of it's a tile letter sticker, and it also has like a fun energy to it. It has a bit of edge to it. It's not your typical serif capital letters. So those will be fun to work with. And then we have a whole package of these. They used to call them doodads. What are they calling them now? Snapshots, snap caps. That's what they're calling them, snap caps. And so, oh, there we go. I'm going to show you something about October Afternoon. If you're not familiar, a lot of people are familiar with it, but the nice thing about October Afternoon die cuts is that they are double-sided and you have options. So if you don't want to use the phrase Insta Love, for example, you could just use that as a gray arrow. Same thing with Today. If you don't want to use that, you can just use it as a red and cream arrow. And almost all of them have like one themed side and then one more neutral side. So this one says Through My Lens, and this one is almost the same, but it's just plain. So all of these have that feature to them. They're all double-sided with a plain side on one side and then a written side on the other. And there are some really, really sweet things in here. I'm just going to hold them up like that for you to see a whole assortment of them. And then if you'd like to see all the stuff that comes in the package, there's a shot of it all laid out nicely. More nicely than I could ever lay them out. So there's those. And then here are some of the other fun goodies that come in this. So we have 3 different exclusive die cuts. This one says The Story, and it's on a banner. This one says Insta Love. And this one says Photobomb. Then we have a wood veneer that says Oh Snap. It looks like a file folder frame. And then I'll show you all the wood veneers at the same time, and then I'll show you the flare. So this one says My Life. This one is a camera. Kind of like a boxy, funky camera. This one is a geotag with a heart. Then we have an @ symbol, My Life, and photo. And then we have the heart that comes from inside of the geotag. And then these are the flare that come with this kit. These are exclusive Ormolu flare. There's a star. This one says click, 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 and this one has a little Instagram camera. So that is the main kit. I'm just going to scooch it back so I can open the add-on, and I'll be right back with. Okay, so once again I'm going to start with the paper, and then I'll go with the embellishments that are right here. And so when you get an add-on, you get 2 pieces of cardstock. So this time we get yellow, a really bright bold yellow, and then a stone color. It's like a very, very light gray. This is chipboard that just keeps it from being wrecked, so I'm going to put that aside. So we get those 2. I'm just going to layer it over top of some of the stuff that's already there from the other kit. And then you get 4 extra pieces of pattern paper, and then really for the add-on you get lots and lots of embellishments. So that's the funnest part of getting an add-on. So here we have Daily Grind by Simple Stories, and it is a bunch of overlapping speech bubbles in really pretty colors that coordinate with the kit. And this is the back side, which is really nice. I love these arrows with every once in a while there's a colored one. It's really nice. So there's that. And then this is from the Capture collection from Basic Gray. It is a bunch of colorful triangles in that really beautiful blue and some greens and pinks and some of the colors that are in the kit. And then the other side is just a basic gray piece of paper, aptly named Basic Gray for the company. And then there's another piece from the Capture collection. Oh, this is all from the Capture. No, from Simple Stories and Capture. So this is another piece of Basic Gray Capture, and it has these cool vertical stripes, or horizontal if you put it that way. And then this looks like a bingo card. Really, really big, giant bingo card. A whole bunch of numbers. So that's a pretty cool paper. I think I'm going to have fun with this side more than the striped side. And then this is a set of Daily Grind. This is a paper from the Daily Grind collection from Simple Stories. It has all these months on it in little file, with little file tabs on them. And then the other side is this really nice colorful chevron pattern. So I like these papers the best, so I'm going to put those ones facing up. So here are the papers, and then here are the back sides. Okay, so now I'm going to show you some of the embellishments that come with this kit. So we've got another 2 sets of alphabets, so wow, lots and lots of titling options in this in this kit and add-on. So another set of Daily Flash Alphas. This one is the Deep Sea Shop Front. And that's the bigger letters, and then that's the smaller one. These ones are a tile, and they're white and blue, and they're really nice. They coordinate nicely with the kit. And then, speaking of alphas, we have this Print Shop Alpha in gray. We've had this one before in a different color, in pink, and it's one of my favorite fonts because it's a nice, plain, block-like letter, which is very readable, and it's nice. It coordinates with almost anything. It's very neutral, and now we have it in a neutral color, which is nice. We have a set of Ellie Studio little snippets, and these are labels that you just cut out. Life documented, and the story begins. Remember, check it out. So very special. So on. Then there's another humongous set of Ellie Studio bits and pieces. These are die cuts, and holy moly, so much comes in these packages. We got a set of these last month, and it's just unbelievable. You get a 4x6 file card, and you get a couple of 3x4 file cards, and then some more frames in 3x4 sizes. These have like a punch out, right? So that it's a frame, and you can also use that as a die cut. And then just a whole bunch of little pieces in different shapes and sizes. It's really awesome. I'm going to turn this around so you can see all that comes in this kit. There's lots. So that's pretty awesome. I'm gonna actually keep that out to keep those together for now. And then another set of October Afternoon. These are called Flash Blurbs. I forget what those first ones were called. They've renamed their little doodads. So these all have little phrases on them, like click, click, click. Instagrammed, this, heart this photo, I love this story, snap, you on camera, weekend photo, today, real life, say cheese. And on the back sides of these there are plain, a little tag, the story begins, another speech bubble with lines. So these are really cute speech bubbles. They're really cute. Then we get a set of enamel dots from My Mind's Eye, and one strip of these have glitter in them. Look at this. I'm going to show you up close. So these enamel dots, the gray ones, have glitter in them. They're really cool. I'm looking forward to using those. And then finally, we get a set of Chipboard Shapes from Studio Calico. They are a variety of 2 different colors of blue of cameras. And I'm going to take them out, but I'm not going to take them out this second, so you can just have a look at them in there. Okay, so that is the It's My Life kit, which is a nice combination of some bright colors, lots of blues, lots of reds, lots of camera motifs, and kind of this is a great kit for everyday scrapbooking and capturing those moments. So thanks so much for watching, everybody. Have a great scrappy week.